Hey, and welcome. Hey, welcome y'all to It's Monday. We are live and we are so excited to have you here. Of course, you have It's Monday with Darby Dorlia and
Nikki B.
and we want to thank y'all so much for tuning in every Monday to our live show at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. And of course, we're going to continue in our series, The 5 Ps of Digital Marketing. Of course, as always, follow at Darby Dolia and at Nikki B. We are live streaming on LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, on at Darby Dorlia. Should you choose and you want to be a sponsor or a live guest, email us sponsor at itsmonday.live. And of course, you can take our digital marketing course, DM at Darby Dorlia or Nikki B, and just DM us the word quiz so you can receive more information about digital marketing that you can use for your current business, and also learn how you can expand your product services and your offerings by offering digital marketing as a service. So you can increase your revenue by offering that as well. And going into tonight's show, we are still on the topic of the 5 Ps of digital marketing: people, price, products, place, and promotion. And we are so excited to be talking about the 5 Ps of digital marketing. However, before we jump into that, let me go back to our sponsors because I felt like I was forgetting something, right? I can tell by your look, Nikki. You was like,
Yes. Can't forget this part.
Can't forget
Very
this.
important.
We want to thank our sponsors, Beautifully You Hair. Go to BEYOU, the number 2 hair.com. Beautifully You is an online hair boutique that offers premium closure wigs. We also want to thank our next sponsor, Virtual Impact, virtually impacting the world through the use of social media marketing. And also Virtual Impact offers done for you video editing as well. Here is their website. You can go to their website. We also have NazareneDorsey.com. It's an inspirational and faith-based show that's every Saturday from 9:45 a.m. to 10:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And to listen, just log in at NazareneDorsey.com during that time. We have bcaculture.com, a small to mid-sized business consulting software that transforms your ideas into profit. So in essence, the software offers consulting for small to mid-sized businesses, and we can transform your ideas into profit and guide you as business owners on how to set up your foundation and increase your profit. And then last but not least, we have Faceless Marketing Academy. And with Faceless Marketing Academy, it's a beginner course for entrepreneurs, professionals, and aspiring entrepreneurs where you can learn how to automate your digital marketing systems and turn around and earn 100% profit to grow your business. So y'all know I do the introduction, but you know Nikki B going to take us on into today's lesson, which we're covering, and she's going to go over and she's going to break out. But Nikki, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Darb, for that introduction. Y'all, we do appreciate you taking your time out of your busy schedule to come and spend time with us and to gain more knowledge about your business and how to better your business and reach higher goals. So, in your business. So, we've talked about the product. We talked about the price of the product. We talked about, help me out, Darb. We've talked about the people. Now we're talking about the place. Okay. So for all of you who's catching it live, for all of you who's catching the replay, let us know where you're coming in from, where you're viewing us from, so that we can better gear our show towards you. Thank you all for being a part of the show. But tonight we're talking about place. You got to have your products in the right place.
That's right.
You got to be visible to your target audience because you don't know the opportunities that lies in your target audience. You never know who's listening. You never know who's watching. And you never know what opportunities they have available for you. So make sure that your product is in the right place. And when we're talking about being in the right place, we're talking about being able to distribute to your target audience and being in the right place through distribution channels. That can be, direct distribution, that can be indirect distribution, or that can be a combination of both. Direct distribution means you're selling it straight to your product or your clients or your customers, from you directly to them. Indirect would be if you're purchasing from a third party distribution channel, then to you, then to your client or your customer. And dual distribution is a combination of both. So it just depends on which route you want to go and what best fits your business, which way you choose. For example, let's just say in the United States, it costs 2 or 3 times more to purchase a product that you want to sell on a website versus buying from China, where it could be maybe 60 cents or something like that. Do you want to go from a indirect source, or would you want to directly source your product? Once you find out which way works best for your business, those are some things that you could possibly think about. It may be better to purchase abroad rather than purchasing where you are from, because the product creation may cost more money.
Yeah, those are some good points. Like a lot of channels like social media has really become big when it comes to digital marketing and distribution, because you can distribute right there on TikTok Shop now, or you can go straight from like Instagram, or you can sell on Facebook Marketplace. So those would be like real-time distribution channels. For indirect, that would be like the drop shipping, right? That would be like, okay, you bought your product from a certain country or a certain distributor, and now you are outsourcing that, and now you got it indirectly and it's going to your customers. For example, let's say you're in a service-based business. Maybe you outsource certain parts of your business to other people. Maybe you outsource administrative work. Maybe you outsource, if you're a grant writer, maybe you outsource research and grants. Maybe you outsource like certain parts. So this applies to both if you are a service-based business, as well as if your business offers products. Excuse me, as well if your business offer products. Well, that's a tongue twister when you got on some braces.
All right, girl, take your time.
So then that leads us into market coverage. Okay, so then market coverage, and we're looking at our notes, y'all, because we want to stay on track. Market coverage refers to the extent that your products are available. So it's talking about your market availability. And there are three main types or main strategies for market coverage. Okay, so pull out and take your notes, y'all. Okay, number one, intensive distribution. That means that your products are going through as many outlets as possible. So modern day, you're blitzing your product everywhere. You want it. You got the influencers having it. You got it on your website. You text blasting people. You doing Wi-Fi drops. I mean, the list can go on and on and on. Then you have selective distribution. And with the selective distribution channels, that means that you are restricting it to a number of outlets that meet specific criteria, such as brand image or target market alignment. This is specifically used for like high-end products. So maybe you have a VIP offering that's only available in select locations because you know those markets will support and purchase your product. So that's selective distribution. Then the third type of distribution for your market coverage is exclusive. And when you grant exclusive rights to a single distributor or retailer in a particular area or market segment, then that is known as exclusive distribution. So that is very common for like luxury brands or specialized products or services.
That's good, Darb. Those are good points, honey. And also, that leads us into our next point, which is logistics and supply chain management. This is very, very important, even in the aspects of distribution. You have to know your logistics so that you can keep track of how much of a product you're expelling, to see if you can also use that as market research for your business, just by knowing the logistics of whatever product or services that you do have. And when it comes down to the logistics and the product management, let's think about it like this. Okay, for some people who may have experience working in a distribution like warehouse or something, you have to keep product count, so that'll help with the logistics and the distribution of a product. Let's just say a customer wanted to order a product online, then that'll trigger in your system that you need to take away one of those products. So when you go back and you do product count, you can keep the correct inventory, so that when you need to buy more product, your system will let you know, hey, we need more of this. So that's where automations and all that stuff come in when it comes down to logistics and supply chain management. And logistics also involves the planning, implementation, and the control of your flow, the flow of your goods and services, meaning how it's coming in the business and how it's flowing out, making sure that it's a seamless process and that the client is satisfied with the product or service that they receive, and vice versa. And you just wash, rinse, and repeat. Some key activities in logistics and supply chain management include transportation, warehousing, inventory management, ordering process, and the distribution network design. Companies invest in technology and infrastructure to optimize the processes and minimize costs while meeting the client's or customer's demand. So logistics is a very, very important part of your business, because if you don't know how much of a product you have, how are you going to keep count? How are you going to know how much money you're making? How are you going to know if this is a good business deal to source this product from the United States or from China? So logistics is very, very important when it comes down to, the 5 P's of marketing.
And you made some excellent points, Nikki, because that gets into what we talked about a few weeks ago, which it affects the price. Because when you understand your logistics and your supply chain management, you can better budget, right? So then you can set your proper pricing on your products. So y'all, all of these marketing is literally, I would say, a huge part of your business, probably about 75% of your business, because all of your main business functionalities go through marketing, which leads into inventory management and warehousing, right? So with the inventory management, that involves the flow of goods. So that's just, it bounces off what Nikki was just talking about. You got the supply chain, you got the logistics, that's the how, and that's organizing all of it. This is managing it and warehousing it, so storing up your inventory, okay? And it's putting it there so you can know what the demands or the needs of the customers are. So when you're efficient with your inventory management, it helps you to properly price, properly helps you serve your customers, and it also makes sure that it reduces loss in your business. Okay. So warehousing plays a critical role. I know that like a lot of Walmarts, they have like their warehouses on the back of the store. So a lot of times their stores are the front part, and then like sometimes the warehouse is on the back, and then they have like a distribution plant that's nearby, so they can keep the warehouses on the back of the store filled. That's what you call like the what we're talking about, the place. This is getting into the distribution of the products. Warehouses serve as distribution centers where products are stored, sorted, and shipped to fulfill customer orders. So even Amazon has warehouses, especially if you do Amazon. I know it's not called drop shipping anymore. I know Nikki B, you know more about this, but Amazon will source your products, store it at their warehouse, and then they will ship it out like on your behalf.
FBA, Amazon FBA.
Yeah.
You can send products to Amazon and they'll source your products for you pretty much, however much of the inventory you want to purchase. There's a lot of different ways you can do it now. But you can go to like Home Goods, TJ Maxx, Ross, things like that. And you can find products and you can send them into Amazon and they'll source your products or sell your products to their clients for you, and you'll make profit from it. So yeah, it's a lot of different avenues. Yeah.
And then we didn't even talk about like, okay, even on that side, the distribution, the digital product distribution.
Right.
Okay.
That's a big one.
That's a big one.
Yeah. I can see with the digital products, You don't have to have any physical product.
Plug.
You
We
don't have to have
plug
any
it.
physical product.
Correct. Correct.
Now, it is still good to do inventory though, because you do still need to know how much money you're profiting from selling these digital products.
Now that's a good point.
So no, we're not saying that you don't have to keep inventory and warehouse your products. We're not saying that. But you could use a place like Etsy to warehouse all your products, and that'll list every product that you sell, and you can say, hey, I want to sell 1,000 of these items. And
Mm-hmm.
that's your form of inventory and warehousing. So it's just a different form from having a physical product. But yes, you
Yeah.
still have to maintain, inventory management in your business.
Now that's good. That's really good. And so with the inventory management and warehousing, you got to think about this for your current businesses. You got physical product,
Mm-hmm.
you got digital products,
Yeah.
you got your services. You do need to inventory your services. How do you inventory your services? If you are a service-based business, your time is what you need to inventory. Like that is a part of your inventory. How much time are you investing into this client's project? Because that affects your price. Do you have to outsource this particular service to the customer? So just again, apply these the tidbit information that we're sharing with you, the overview of the information that we're sharing with you, apply it to whatever business industry you're in because it works. These are just basic principle 101 for marketing, 101 level for your business. However, what we've noticed and what we've learned working with thousands of business owners over the years is that it's the basics. Michael Jordan became great because he knew the basics. Kobe became great because he knew the basics. LeBron, and I know this is all up to debate, but LeBron has become great because he knew the basics, right? Michael Jordan is the greatest, but LeBron has become great, right? Because he understood the basics, and of course, Kobe as well. But they didn't inventory. So no matter what you do, no matter if you're an athlete, no matter if you are an entrepreneur, no matter if you desire to be an entrepreneur, you have to inventory. Even in your personal life, you have to inventory your personal life. What do you need to keep? What do you not? What do you have too much of? What do you need to add? So inventory management and warehousing is very important to place, and that's one of the 5 P's of digital marketing, which leads us into
The channel partnership and relationship. Honey, let me tell you, Darby, those were some excellent, excellent, excellent points because inventory, you have to inventory. You can even start off by inventorying your clothes. Get rid of that old stuff that you hadn't worn in 2 years. Let it go. Get rid of it. It's just holding up space. It's
what you
holding
say
up.
since the pandemic. What you say since let it go.
Let it go. You have more of that stuff. Let it go. Let it go. So if you can do an inventory of your closet, you can do an inventory of your business. What's working, what's not working, what you selling more of, what you not selling. Let it go. Try something else.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, yeah. That's big facts. What's working, what's not working. We have to pivot in our businesses and keeping inventory, and managing our supply chain. That helps us keep control in our business. And then when we're talking about the channel partnerships and relationships, marketing, networking, hand in hand, relationships, hand in hand. Darby might be here in New York and I might be here in California, but our relationship allows us to bring our businesses together. And, no one can tell that we're not in the same place, but networking and marketing and knowing things that helps us advance in business, period. We have to know, company, we have to understand the fact that a lot of companies work hand in hand. Like, I saw on TikTok one night where they were talking about the restaurant chains, um, uh, what it is. Red Lobster is a dressed up Applebee's. Applebee's is an Applebee's. Chili's is an Applebee's. It's just telling you different kinds of the same thing. So in marketing, those relationships, look at all of those relationships, but if you don't know that they all are a part of the same franchise, you wouldn't even know it.
Oh,
secret relationships.
you know what? You just said something. I did not mean to cut you off, Nikki. You said something real powerful that made me think when you talked about Red Lobster.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, did you see where Red Lobster? These are real life examples, y'all. But where Red Lobster is now going to file bankruptcy
Oh,
because of the
yeah.
endless shrimp promotion.
All that.
That's a prime example of not keeping inventory. You got these endless shrimps going on, and Bubba and them and Bill and Joe and Sane, Sally Mae and Darby and Nikki gonna be coming to eating them endless shrimp. Now what might be endless for me might be 50 pieces of shrimp, but it might be 100 for somebody else. And you got to have inventory. When you're doing anything unlimited, you have to know, okay, well, how far can I really go in my limit with that,
Right.
so that my company can continue to remain profitable.
That's right. That's right. I mean,
You said some key points.
yes, honey, those relationships, honey, and inventory, because you need to be keeping those relationships with other chains to see, hey, how much you selling over here? What's the average that your client that the customers getting when they come in? How many times they go back? I mean, all those questions have to be asked when you're dealing with a business, because like what's happening with Red Lobster, the people will really eat you out of house and home.
They will eat you out of business.
They really will.
And
They
say, man, we sure enough loved Red Lobster when they was here.
maybe take Red Lobster, and it's not gonna cost that much. And I mean, you gotta think about how much a bag of shrimp costs in the store for you. So if a family comes in and eats 3 bags of shrimps, come on. Like you gotta put limits on stuff now for real.
Yeah, it's what would have possibly helped, and this is where again, this doesn't matter. The basics, like we're saying, this is business 101. It doesn't matter if you are a multi-million-dollar company or if you are just starting out. Just know that do not skip the business 101. It does not matter how big your business grows or how big you become. We are telling you from experience and also watching and studying other businesses and doing case studies that this can happen to anybody. Our whole goal and our mission of It's Monday is really to share just some things and open up, like put some, bring light and focus to things, and open up those blind spots and those blind areas that, of course, we might do these things continually in our business, but something just to, hey, take inventory. Do you have an inventory schedule? How often are you looking at what's profitable? How often are you looking at what works for your business? How often are you looking at what services? How often are you looking at, your partnerships and your relationships and how valuable they are to you? So these are just some things that we wanted to, share with you all on today. And I know that we were still talking about the channel's partnerships and relationships. Nikki, you said something. Oh, you said some good stuff that really just made me think like, dang, you know what? That is really true. Like we do have to inventory everything.
That's true. That's true. And that's, that's also the goal, that something that we're saying or trigger you, to do something different in your business if you're not receiving the results that you want. It'll make you think of something in a different light that can better advance your business, just by listening to, us being experienced digital marketers and creating all these different businesses using digital marketing. Like we're just giving you our experience. No, we don't pose to be experts, but we are experts in our own light. Okay. So, just giving light and just helping everyone when it comes down to finding out the different P's and breaking this marketing thing down, because one thing about this marketing is not going anywhere, so you might as well learn it and love it because it's here to stay. Statistics that we gave to you earlier on in the nuance of our show, that this is like the second year in a row that digital marketing is like one of the highest paid gigs in the world. So I mean, it's something that you gotta learn. It's something that it's a transition, it's the pivot point of your business, and it really is key factors and key points that can help. So we hope that we invoke something in you want more, for your business, and to channel and get those avenues, and make sure that your product's in the right place, the right places, you're talking to the right people. I mean, all of those things, you got the right price. We're just trying to help everyone out to experience the beautiful side of digital marketing, just as we have.
That's spot on. I mean, that's what it's about. Like, even with myself and Nikki B, our we're a prime example of having the right relationships, building the right partnerships. As we've grown in entrepreneurship, our partnerships have evolved. And you might start in one situation and position, and then you might evolve into a whole nother situation and position and relationships, and people that are talking about mergers and acquisitions and investing into what you have, and all of these things. So your relationships will evolve over time. And so that's why you definitely want to take that inventory, of your business. So we're winding down on our time. And as usual, we always want to thank our sponsors. We want to thank y'all for tuning in every week to It's Monday. However, y'all know before we go, Nikki B gonna give us the affirmation for the week, okay? Because this is the first kickoff week of May, officially the first Monday that's in May. But we want to officially kick it off with an affirmation for the month. So Nikki, come on and take us on in.
So for the month of May, we declare and we decree that I am rich. I am rich. I am rich. I am rich in my family. I am rich in my love life. I am rich financially. I am rich materialistically. I'm rich. We have everything that we need. Everything is as it should be. We are in the right place at the right time. I am rich. I am rich in not only my pockets, but I am rich in my spiritual life. I am rich with my family. I am rich in my relationships. I am rich. I am rich. I am rich.
That's good. That's good. And can I add, I am rich in my health. I know, because I know how you feel about that too. I am rich in my health. I am rich in my mind. I am rich in creativity. In every area, as Nikki said, overflowing in abundance and richness oozes out of who you are in your being, which is I am rich.
Yes.
Thank you so much for that affirmation.
Yes.
Thank y'all so much for tuning in every single Monday. We are having our It's Monday live stream at 8 p.m. Okay, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. All right. And so we're super excited. Thank y'all for tuning in. Again, over the next coming days, over the next coming days to a week, we will have some key information to share with y'all that will affect every business owner that it will affect in the United States. Okay. It's going to affect millions of business owners. So you want to tap in when we do this special live. We will, of course, announce it before we do it. All business owners, definitely you want to tap in. We thank you so much for tuning in. And what's your favorite day of the week, Nikki B?
It's
Monday. Thank y'all so much. And we hope that y'all have a wonderful rest of the week. Thank you. Bye-bye, y'all.